What up, what up? It's the Fly Roadside Guy checking in one time for the one. You know how we do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make a little quick video real quick. I was out on the job today on the dump truck, and it was being paid hourly. It was an hourly job, so we wasn't getting paid by the load. But I want to talk to y'all about your routes, variations, and you know what I mean, switching up, you know, going from point A to point B. A lot of times there are multiple ways to get from the job site to the dump site. And today I'm gonna give you an example of how you can manage your money, and you know, you're running your business, so you got to think about it in a couple ways. So when I got to the job site, they gave us the address because we didn't know where it was going until we got there. And then when I did when I pulled it up on my GPS, it had about 3 different ways you can get to the dump site. So the fastest way to get there was about 17 miles, and it said it was going to take approximately 19 to 21 minutes. So 17 miles going one way, 19 to 21 minutes. Then there was another route that was like 23 minutes, was 12 miles. And there was another route that you could take was about 25 minutes, or 23 to 25 minutes, which was like 11 miles. So keep in mind, you're running your business. If you're an owner operator, you gotta, you know, manage your costs. One of the biggest costs is gonna be fuel. So I say that all to say, like I say, once again, it was an hourly job, so it wasn't getting paid by the load. It wasn't really a need to rush. You just make sure you keep your even pace and, you know, get back within a reasonable amount of time. So with that being said, I chose the longer route, which was about 25 minutes, but it was a shorter distance, only 11 miles, as opposed to 19 to 21 minutes, and it was 17 miles one way. So when you do the math, I chose 11 miles one way, which means a 22-mile round trip. There were some drivers on the job that I'm sure was going the 17-mile route because they was getting back to the job site getting loaded a little bit quicker than I was. But needless to say, we all kind of winded up with the same amount of loads. But the difference from what I was doing was I saved myself not only money and fuel, that was the biggest thing I wanted to say, is money and fuel, gallons. Because most of these trucks average between 5 to 6 miles per gallon. I had a 22-mile round trip versus a 34-mile round trip. So being as though I went 22 miles instead of 34, I saved myself 12 miles in a round trip. 5 to 6 miles per gallon, 6 times 2 is 12. I saved myself 2 gallons per trip. Versus some guys who was out there running the 17-mile route, I'm sure they did. Well, you look at it like this: if I save myself 12 miles, this is averaging to say 10 miles, even though it was literally 12. 10 miles per trip, we did 6 loads. So anybody that went the 17-mile route went at least 60 to 70 miles more than I did today. So when they filling up their tank, I'm sure, or looking at their mileage, I'm sure their variation was a little bit more than the mine was today. So I like to stay under $150, $200 a day in fuel. Fuel prices have been coming down. Today I spent about $115, and I saved myself at least 13 gallons of fuel. So that's all I gotta say. Look at your routes, decide what's gonna be best for you. If you're an owner operator, you trying to, save on your expenses and save on your fuel costs, If it's an hourly job, hey, you know, you don't necessarily got to go the fastest route, especially if you're not getting paid by the load. So that's all I got to say. Don't forget to hit that smash. Don't forget to hit that like button. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. You know how we do. It's the Fly Roadside guy checking in one time for the one, and I'm out.